Hello everyone. If you are tuning into this video, this is actually my first time doing a video review on a pair of shoes. Now, right off the bat, you can obviously see that these are the new simple brown Yeezy Powerphase. This is their basic second edition that has come out. If you were tuning in, then I'm sure you've seen the other ones, the white leather ones, the grays, and the blacks. Now this is the new type of suede ones that are coming out. So I'm gonna do an actual review on how they feel on foot. And typically I'm just gonna tell you because I'm a flat-footed person, so I'm gonna tell you how they initially feel and tell you what's your true actual size. Now I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, when I first received, so the actual Calabasas ones, the first ones that came out, I got the white leather ones. And the white leather ones, I actually received those in a different Adidas box. It wasn't where it said Powerphase. This is brand new. The other ones I received in an Adidas box, in the regular blue Adidas box with the stripes, I received it on that one. And this one, on the other hand, is a pretty cool fit. This is a smaller box compared to the actual 350 V2s. This is actually a smaller box, which is nicer. Now I'll get to the sizing at a point, but yeah, this is actually a really nicer box. I really like this. This is actually much nicer, as you can see the video signal right there. But this is much better. I actually love this box compared to the 350 V2s, where they're super bulky, but obviously a shoe that's bulky needs a bulky box. So obviously it's the same thing when you open this. I'm sorry, I'm recording from this phone because I do not have a camera, but let's go ahead and open this. So as you can see, this is exactly the same. See, the V2s, the 350 V2s don't come with this type of tape, right? This type of paper foam that came with the other one. So this is actually the ones that come with the Adidas ones that came a while back. But this one is different. This is the one that still comes with this one. So obviously, I do have the front one, the right shoe outside already, as you can see the color. But yeah, this is how it actually comes. And then it came with, this is the actual one that the 350, excuse me, the 350 V2s come with. Usually it's this one or a typical, maybe like a little beige looking one. But obviously off the bat, the shoe's right there. Let's see if you can see it as well. Yes, so this is the simple brown one. Now, these shoes are actually still available, and I am very surprised on how they're still available because this is a very great shoe. I mean, the quality on this shoe is amazing. The other thing too, for you guys to notice, one thing, the shoe is very, like, it feels much more flexible. I mean, this is compared to how the actual V2 ones felt. The first Powerphase ones that felt, the black leather, the white leather, and the gray ones. Yeah, those were a little rougher on the side. This, right off the shoe, when you put these on, man, they are comfortable, very comfortable. Now I went with the simple brown just because I've been wanting this type of color of shoe. Now you can definitely dress this color. You can dress this shoe up with any type of casual. Having a work day. I mean, these are great. The color, first of all, the color that you see in the pictures are very different because you tend to see a little more of a lighter brown. No, this is different. This is more of like a grayish brown. Now, if I put it in the sun, let me see if you guys can see it in the sun. Ooh, that's not good. But look, as you can see in the sun, it maybe looks like a little grayish color, like a little gray, right? But then, obviously in the dark, maybe you'll see a little more of a brown. That's one thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the box away. I'm gonna talk about how it is in terms of foot feel. That way I'll go ahead and give you guys a preview of how it is on foot, because I can see there's a lot of confusions on foot. People say, oh, you should go with this size, go with that size if you're feeling this. Now, I'm a flat-footed person. So, but these shoes tend to run a little longer, longer than wider, but the feel is great. I went with the size 9. Now, hear me out. The size 9 is because a size 9.5 would probably have a more of a looser fit, but these fit at least give me at least a little bit of a toe room from about this point. I'll put these on foot so you guys can see them actually on toe. So let me go ahead and I'll show you why the sizing is a bit strange. Now, if you can tell from this shoe, okay, now from the, if you're a size 9.5, okay, these are 9. If you're a 9.5 on the 350s V2s, if you're 9.5, I would typically say size down and go with the 9. Here's why. These have a more, possibly the boost on the feel on these have a more tighter fit, which is why going a size up, if you're typically a 9, typically going to size up, because that way you can fit your foot possibly a little better in. And then even in these, and I'm a flat-footed person, so that's the reason why I go half sizes. Now I have usually like this part possibly a little bit on this edge where my toes can still go through, which is perfectly fine. These feel comfortable, but I would definitely recommend going a size down. So going with the 9 on these, yes, go with the size 9 on these. Another way of knowing as well, on my off-white Prestos, I am a 9. If you haven't actually tried on the other ones before, if you haven't tried on, if you haven't gotten your hands on the first Powerphase ones that came out, try to go to your nearest maybe store and try these on. Another way that you can actually feel is trying on the Campus. The Campus ones have a similar fit to these. Now I have the Campus ones, and the Campus ones have a similar feel to these. These just look way better. But the Campus ones have a similar feel, and I'm a size 9 in the Campus because the 9.5 ran a little long, and I did not like that. I did not like so much of a foot room, because all that toe room, I'm sorry, I said foot room, all that toe room, obviously if you have this much of a toe room, this shoe would possibly crease so much because your toe is pushing down, and then it'll just crease right here, and you don't want that, because then that'll just make it look bad. So make sure your toe is at least at this point of the shoe, you know, not super tight where your toes can feel. Now again, I am just speculating because of my foot. I do not have long toes, but I do have a flat foot. So obviously, you know, you see that edge thing coming out right here for flat-footed people. But one thing that everybody should know is, even if I do have a flat foot, I think the 9 fit me perfect. I'm sure for everyone else, you know, if you're a 9.5 on the 350 V2s, you'll be perfectly fine with a size 9 on the Calabasas. I am a size 9 on Air Jordan 1s, on Off-White Prestos, on any Jordan pair. I actually am a 9, so yes, that way you guys can actually know for sizing guides. For flat-footed people, it all depends basically on the shape of your foot. Now the only reason why is because some people may have longer toes, or their actual arches are pretty big. If that tends to happen, then yes, maybe you should maybe possibly go for a 9.5. That's up to your discretion. But for me, knowing I'm a 9.5 in 350 V2s, I am a 9 on the Calabasas. The Powerphase, sorry, not Calabasas, Powerphase. So this shoe is amazing. It's great. I mean, the color, the look of it, it's perfect fall type of shoe. The fact that they're still available right now on Yeezy supply, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, they're all the sizes are available. The new ones that came out, the quiet gray, the simple brown, and then the other ones, I think clear brown, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm thinking of picking up the quiet gray as of right now, and if I pick up the quiet gray, it's gonna be added to my collection. So yes, that's the sizing on it. If you want, I can definitely show you guys how it is on foot. So on foot, as you can see, as a flat-footed person, as you can see, this part you'll be able to see this part out. But you see my toe tips on this edge. Now when I do stand, my foot does tend to go a little bit back, but it gives me at least a little bit of foot room. That I do not mind. I don't mind at all. You can even wear an insole in these actually. And the fact that these shoes, like I said before, they do tend to run a little longer than the actual 350s. That's one thing. It should be noticeable. It depends on you. If you do like, as you can see, maybe I could possibly go on 9.5, but I do not like that extra toe room. I don't, because I don't want my shoes to be creasing in the front and just making like a weird up feel of the shoe. I do not like that, which is why I go with the actual size. So I go with the size 9, and they've never bugged me. I've used the size 9, the first Powerphase ones that came out, the white ones. I do have a size 9 in those. I do use those, but these on the other hand, compared to the white ones, the first ones they felt rough and they felt a little much time to break in. These, however, they feel like they're breaking in already. They feel amazing. They're very soft, very comfortable. The suede is great too. So just for everybody's known point, that these shoes are actually a great pair to pick up, especially for the price right now. I mean, if you find it somewhere else on a resale, I mean, don't. If you can get them right now for 120, that's how much they're going for. I mean, by all means, go for it. This is a great shoe to have in anyone's collection. They have all the sizes. They have all the sizes. They are going up right now. Excuse me. They are being a little bit sold. Yesterday, I was able to see a size 4 and a 5, and now I think the 4 is gone. So the 5 is still available. So the small sizes are actually going up. But yes, I'd recommend that you guys go ahead and pick these up. Like I said, sizing guide. If you have the chance to go ahead and try them on, go ahead and try them on. But I've given you the review of the sizing shoe. So if you guys have that chance, go ahead and pick that up. But I hope this review helped.